Hey y'all, Mask Mama here. I decided to do a video today without my mask. Here's the reason why. This is my company, and this is my customized mask. Here's me. I thought I'd take it off because you need to see what I'm saying, right? You need to see my mouth. The reason I started with the masks is because it's a pandemic, yo. So yeah, whether you want to wear a mask, whether you don't want to wear a mask, that has nothing to do with why I wear the masks or my channel being called Mask Mama. So yeah, I am happy to see you today. I thought today I would talk to you about virtual school. Virtual school, it's now a thing, right? It's like a big thing. Like, it seems like everybody's doing it. And this year, my two children, because you know I got three, are doing virtual school. 11th grade and 6th grade. And I found that the whole experience is going pretty fun. Pretty fun. All kinds of things that you don't even expect to happen are happening. Let's start with a recap of the days. Let's go with the days. So on Monday, we had the first day of school. Now, if you started your first day of school on Monday, put a comment down there and let me know how it went for you. Because I know for me, it was crazy. I knew it would be crazy. Like, in our schools, we have to log on right when the school starts for the virtual kids and the kids that are there during regular time, because it's a both kind of thing. So 7:40 in the morning, it's time to log on. If you don't make it, then you're counted absent. I don't know if your virtual school does that or allows for time, but yo, these teachers were hardcore. Like, they were not cutting any slack at all. They said, look, we have to get up early to be in this school, and you just have to roll out of bed and log on. So if you can't do that on time, then I'm gonna mark you absent. And that was how the day started. At 7:39, I'm still trying to learn how to log on because I'm not the greatest at this. And by the way, let me say, I'm not the greatest at this whole techie savvy-ish. I'm more of the brainy type. I like to think about things too much. Maybe you do too. However, the time came to log on and I couldn't figure it out. And my youngest child was with me. If you can't figure it out, tip number 1, call on another child. So I'm screaming at the top of the stairs, hey, get down here and help us log on. He does help us. He comes down and logs on. And it's just downhill from there. And I'm thinking, I don't want to say that I totally orchestrated this entire pandemic, yo. But last year, I was kind of toying with the idea of homeschool. And look what happened. Just when I decided not to homeschool, the universe spoke for me. Ugh. So I got my wish. Oh yeah, and then I was toying with the idea of maybe I should change careers. Maybe I should just leave my job I've been doing for 30 years and start a YouTube channel. Hey, won't that be fun? Is that a good idea? I don't know. We'll have to do another video on that, how to start a YouTube channel. Because this way, you can learn with me while I'm learning how to start a YouTube channel, how to get followers. I'm not waiting until I'm done and I've got a bunch of followers. I'm gonna let you go on the journey with me and just kind of start it out now. So, yeah, that's my life change. Okay, so the universe spoke and the universe said, hey, you're totally gonna do what you said you're gonna do, even if you don't want to. So I'm homeschooling my kids, videoing on YouTube, having a clue what I'm doing, ready for the hate mail, but please go easy on me. I've already had my first anti-mask wearing person. Oh, see what happened? Phone slipped. My God, phone slipped. Had my first my first comment on people like you propagate mask wearing, and that's the downfall of the American freedom and American country, and it's not. I was like, oh my God, did I do that? Do I really have that much power? I don't think that I do. But okay, so back to virtual school, because that's why you're here. Virtual school. We log on, we go to first period, and the teacher is saying to the whole entire class, actually, whoever logged on as Maria Smith, please use your real name. Well, Maria Smith is not my name, but I didn't want to put my name out here. Anyway, because I'm just starting a YouTube channel, like I said, and I don't know who's going to get my name. Anywho, so instead of putting my daughter's name on her account, I put my name. And so I'm registered in the 6th grade classes, and oh, that was not good. It was not good at all. So we had to fix that. And my daughter was like, oh, totally embarrassed. That was first period. Then we got to second period. Second period was, if you can't wear a school uniform on this video chat, then you need to speak to your parents, because your friends are here in the classroom and they're wearing school uniforms. So Miss Rihanna, that'll be my daughter, could you please go put a school uniform shirt on? I mean, she shows up in her Biggie Smalls neon black and whatever t-shirt, and I'm thinking, what? How can that be? I mean, we're at home. But yeah, so, okay. Another little drawback on the virtual learning. And the day goes by, a little better, and I'm thinking, this isn't so bad. And then it happens, it crashes, and both my kids say, hey, Mom, we're done with school. And I said, no, you can't be done with school. It just started. Well, apparently nationwide, Zoom went down. And that was not a good experience. So then I'm thinking, oh boy. That was Monday, right? Okay, that was Monday. Tuesday, we get to virtual school, and one of the second problems in virtual school is you might tend to take a little more luxuries than you would in the physical classroom, such as falling on the floor and going to sleep. I'm out doing the dishes and I hear the snoring, and I'm thinking, I don't know, it's snoring. And I come back to the room, and there's my daughter. She's under the desk in the room, snoring away. Make sure, if you're homeschooling, you keep them kids wide-eyed. Just letting you know. Another little tip I'd like to share with you. There's no toggling in homeschool, okay? You can't be on a classroom and toggle back and forth on the computer between, I don't know, Netflix, Roblox, whatever you're deciding to do. You can't do that. And they don't seem to grasp that concept. Maybe, I don't know, you could give me some tips on that. That was the third thing. Tuesday night, let me make it through Tuesday. Tuesday night, I get a phone call. It's the assistant principal, and they leave a very kind message, because of course, I'm asleep, man. I'm out. After getting up at 6 a.m. to go to homeschool, which is totally I'm thinking, why don't you, to my children, why don't you sleep in? You're going to homeschool. And they're saying, well, my daughter, not my high school son. They're saying, she's saying, wake me up at 6 a.m. I want to get up at 6 a.m. My God, why though? I don't get it. If it was me, and I've never been homeschooled, but I would be sleeping till 7:35. Class starts at 7:40. Not so much, no. So I'm knocked out Tuesday night. I didn't take the phone call, and I listened to it Wednesday, and the principal says, hello, this is the parent. Is this the parent of Christopher blah, 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 which would be my second child. My second child who didn't get the driver's license. I don't know if you remember the tips on how to get your driver's license is to not be truant in the state of Florida, at least. So they let me know that Christopher and his friend had decided to improvise during the Zoom sessions, and I'm like, oh my God, it's second day already, virtual school. Make sure, another tip is you monitor your children while they're doing this. I'm not saying you got a helicopter parent, unless you want a helicopter parent, and that's fine too, but you need to check in every now and again. Because the things that happen, you hope they wouldn't happen. Okay, so let's move along. And thank you again for bearing with me on this little journey we call virtual school. Of course, during the pandemic now, some states are mandating virtual school, and some states are going both ways. You can go, you can stay home. Our school, you could go 2 days a week and stay home 3 days a week. I don't really get that, but okay. So I thought this would be a relevant topic because everybody's virtual schooling now, right? If you are, please feel free to commiserate with me. Like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments. I will totally reply because this is going so crazy. Okay, so we got to Tuesday, right? And the principal. Good. You guys are staying with me. I love that about you. I love that about you guys. You're like the best listeners. Wednesday, we wake up, we log on. I'm doing great. I'm over in the corner listening to my daughter's class to make sure things are going okay, just if she needs a little backup. It's a little backup. And I hear the teacher talking, and then I don't hear the teacher talking. I'm like, what happened? And then I hear the kids that are on Zoom call say, oh my God, the teacher's gone. The teacher left the room. What happened to the teacher? And I'm thinking, that's really weird. The teacher comes back in about 3 minutes and says, yeah, Mario, and he does this thing where he's always saying, it gets, okay. I just noticed things about people, so that's one thing I noticed. Oh, Mario, what did you do? And Mario's thinking, oh, shite, I'm in trouble now. And everybody else says, and they click off the teacher again, and Mario says, I don't know what I did. I don't know how to get him back. And everybody's like, Mario, you just made the teacher a participant and you made yourself the host. You are going to get in trouble. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, dang, Mario's got mad hacking skills. Of course, I can't say anything because, my daughter's there. But I was like, man, that was a good move, Mario, to think of that. So, teacher comes back. He's like, everybody in here is getting written up. Okay, whatever. At this point, I'm like, I'm going to pray for you teachers because I know it's got to be rough. I mean, just being in the class with kids, which I did for about 30 years, not as a teacher, if you're wondering. But just being in there, and now you got to monitor them, and you got to monitor the ones at home, and it's a lot right now. It's a lot. Yeah. So let's go to Thursday. You want to go to Thursday? Okay, another tip for homeschooling. Thursday. Thursday was a pretty good day. You might have had a good day Thursday. Made it to 12 o'clock after lunch, because they have lunch at 11. Don't know if yours do or not. And that's another thing. When you're doing this homeschool, you don't have to make little boutique haute couture lunches, like watercress sandwiches with the crust cut off. Just order pizza or something. I don't know. But my kids are like, yeah, this isn't like the little cartons of milk that we get, and I'd like to have the little baby carrots in the baggie, if you could. I'm like, are you kidding me? Another virtual expense that you weren't expecting? Yeah. They're eating at your house like 3 times a day. If you're a good parent, which, good. I use the term loosely. So, we had our lunch. After lunch, I'm doing the dishes. Things are a little quiet again. And I'm thinking, well, what's up? Because when your kids are quiet, So I went back to the room and I see my daughter watching Netflix in the bed with the covers over her. And I'm thinking, do they do this in school? I mean, this is school. You're not really getting, this is school. And she said, well, the teacher's gone. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I read her the riot act. I'm like, nah, no. Don't try that with me, because I know you tried it before. Don't try that with me. Then the oldest son comes down and he says, hey, Zoom's down. No, not Zoom. I'm sorry. I apologize to Zoom. Wi-Fi's down at the school, so classes are closed for the day. And I'm thinking, of course they are. And my daughter starts in on me, yeah, see, I told you, I didn't do anything wrong. It was the school's fault. And I said, okay. First off, when the Zoom goes down, you don't jump on Netflix, okay? What you do is some educational work. Get stepping on that multiplication chart. Get some of that done. Don't give me that it wasn't my fault crap. I don't fall for it wasn't my fault crap. I don't know. Maybe there's some lenient parents. More power to you. You have earned your wings in heaven. I'm like, my temper, my fuse is like, that was Thursday. So we made it to Friday. Yay! Today's Friday. I'm thinking this is gonna go smooth because it's Friday. Y'all made it through a week of school. I made it through a week of homeschool. And it was questionable at times. I'm just saying, when you think about this whole virtual school, I don't know. If you're like me and you had all these grandiose ideas of, I'm gonna, provide all this nourishing environment, etc. I guess you need to know yourself and know your shortcomings and what have you. But if you have to virtual school, which is what a lot of us do right now, I'm totally here to commiserate with you. I love commiserating, right? Things to know about homeschooling. You're going to have some added expenses that you didn't factor in, like food. You're going to still have to be on a rigid schedule. I guess that's just a given. You're going to have to be a taskmaster. Or not. You might, Anything I say here, though, on this channel, everybody has an opinion, right? So it's going to go either way. And that's okay, because that's what we do. We discuss. We debate. We powwow. That's good. If you have any questions about virtual school, I recommend you talk to your besties, or you watch me. That'd be even better. Maybe the next video we're going to do is how to start a YouTube channel. And then you can provide me with all of your ideas. Because I did just start, how long did I start this? Maybe 2-3 weeks ago? I'm going to keep it up. I'm already thinking about a billboard. What do you think? You guys think a billboard would get me followers? No, I don't think so. So at this point, let's have some fun together. I'll be starting off with my masks in the beginning, just so you can see my mask logo. Merch page. Always promoting that. And then I'll take them off, because I'll take off the mask. Because I think you'd do better if you could see my mouth move. At least that's what I'm hearing. And I always listen to the peeps. Yo, I want to represent. I want to stay woke. Yo. Thank you again. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.